Right, welcome back to part 2 of reacting to MoreParz. And last one did kind of well. Last reaction video did kind of well, so here's part 2. And let's get to it.
This isn't a spider.
What?
It's a snake.
Oh god.
Introducing the Iranian spider-tailed horned viper. As the name suggests, native to Iran, and you are all probably wondering why the f this snake has decided to attach a cosplay of the average Australian resident to his tail.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Is that an actual thing? Is that an actual animal then?
The answer is food. You see, every known snake species is a predator. Some eat Bambi, others eat Remy, and the spider tail, not unlike myself, absolutely fucking loves KFC. But birds famously...
I mean, who doesn't? Well, vegans don't like KFC, but me personally, I really love KFC as well.
Tend to fly. And last I checked, nope, ropes don't have wings.
Shame. Nope.
So, how does this viper get his zinger box?
Yeah.
The answer is, again, food. You see, birds eat insects, and the spider tail knows this. So, rather than trying to chase his prey down, this lazy fucker has evolved the evolutionary equivalent of DoorDash.
Wait, what?
You see, when a viper feels like a meal, it'll start the hunt by finding a nice rocky outcrop to curl up on like a couch. And due to the camouflage on his scales, this...
So, is it poison? Is it venomous as well? Like, that's the main
snake
question.
Becomes practically invisible. Once he's nice and cozy, he begins to slowly wiggle his tail back and forth.
What is that tail, bro? No. I'm freaking out just by watching it, like looking at it. Bro, I've seen so many snakes in my life. I've never seen one with a tail like that. Why is it like that for?
Of his face, perfectly mimicking the motion of an insect.
Oh my
Think
God.
of this as him placing his Uber Eats order. Meanwhile, up in the air, our undercooked chicken tender is flying around when, holy shit, a free meal!
Yummy.
What a delectable bug, just sitting there on that rock. And so, Tweety Birdie swoops down to grab himself an insect Happy Meal. And just as he's about to reach his meal...
Oh no.
This...
I mean, it's a good mechanism to like get food and everything, though, but it's still creepy. But then again, it's a snake, and some snakes are creepy and scary. That's why I prefer pythons. You know, I prefer pythons.
Australia's scariest spider is hiding a deep secret. But what is it? Well, introducing the huntsman.
Oh my god, no. No, if I see a spider that big, I am out. I'm gone. I'm out. I am getting out of this house, burning it to the ground, going to a new country.
To the land down under, and the #1 cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on camera.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I hate when they especially do that. When you're trying to like get rid of them, but they run at you 1,000 miles per hour at you.
And look, in defense of said tourists, I will be the first to admit, yeah, this looks scarier than a f***ing job application.
Oh my god, no. Oh, which one's scarier? A spider or a job application? In my opinion, I think a job application would be a lot more scarier than a spider, to be honest. That's my opinion.
Gangly ass legs and the hair make him look like Slender Man's testicles. Now, as if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you that the huntsman spider grows up to 30 fucking centimeters.
Oh no, thank you. Mate, that's not a spider, that's a demon. Oh, that is a demon right there. Bro, that can eat you whole, that can.
Meters in size, making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span, and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot long.
Oh my god.
Now, being the spider equivalent of a Ford F-150, you'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know, tank build.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the huntsman is fucking turbocharged.
Hey,
Now-
Jesus. That music makes it even more creepier. it just makes him even more creepier.
It's usually at this point in the video that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous.
Oh god.
Because it's Australia. However, that's his big secret. The huntsman is a big sweetheart. You see, despite looking like an SCP, huntsman...
It may be a sweetheart, but it's still creepy, like, no thank you. No, thank you.
Are incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact, seeing one of these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise, because if you see a huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying ass flies or mosquitoes.
Do you know though, I think I found like a lot small, I found a house spider on my bed a few nights ago. It freaked me out, but I managed to get him out by just trapping him in the box and put him outside. So...
Because he's eaten them. You see, he understands he's big
Yummy.
enough that he should be paying rent, and so he contributes to the household in pest control.
nice.
I personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you, they're pretty good company. Except for the part where they cause car crashes.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah, you see, huntsmen like to hide in tight spaces and
Oh
cracks.
my God.
And they do it by flattening out their body.
Imagine seeing that in the toilet. Imagine seeing a spider that size hanging at your on your toilet. You just lift up the lid, and then you see one like underneath the lid. Oh no.
Fit into the gap. Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you,
Yep.
yeah, they like to sleep in there and you've just dropped one into your lap.
Oh God.
Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're going to crash the...
Yeah, that will happen, yeah. I mean, anybody would panic. Unless you really love spiders, and you're like, oh look, a new free pet spider. And yeah. Next one. Nope.
If you see this thing T-pose, run!
Anteater?
Introducing the anteater, a goofy little creature native to Brazil, and to understand
Oh,
why
not Australian. Oh, Brazil this time.
the absolute stance on this bad boy is a threat to your health, you're going to have to understand a little about his lifestyle first. Now listen, I know this may come as a shock to you, but the anteater eats ants.
Yummy.
Weighing in at 40 kilos and 1.8 meters in length, he needs to consume upwards of 40,000 ants per day.
Damn.
Now, in order to help him hit his bulking goals, the anteater has a mystery mouse tool stored inside that XL sniffer.
Wait, if it's an anteater, then if it eats bullet ants, would it harm it, or would it just be normal? Would it be a regular dinner for him? Oh God.
60 centimeter long tongue. Designed to snake its way
Jesus
down an
Christ.
ant colony's tunnel network, smash into their living room, and abduct the entire cast of Bug's life and convert them into a high-calorie meal.
Yummy.
However, what that tongue do only goes so far, as an ant colony can extend up to 4 meters underground, and termites live in high-rises, which means our boy here is going to have to do a little excavation to get to the goods. But last I checked, an anteater can't go down to Bunnings and buy a shovel. So how does he dig? Oh, that's simple, with the combat knives he has for claws.
Oh, God.
Yeah, anteaters are permanently
That reminds me of like Velociraptor's claws, not gonna lie.
cosplaying Freddy Krueger with a set of
Oh, yeah, Freddy
4-inch
Krueger.
claws, which, proving the effectiveness of a few inches, can crack through f***ing concrete.
Jesus Christ, if it can crack through concrete, then yeah, you're done.
Now, these work great for digging, but they are also more than capable of flatlining you. When threatened, the anteater will rear up into a defensive T-pose. This is your sign, if you are smart, to turn around and f*** all the way off. If, however, you were, say, some dumbass trophy hunter
Yeah.
who really felt the need to try and stab an animal for no
This actually
reason
happened. Wait, somebody actually tried to take. Wait, somebody actually got killed by this animal.
an ego, The anteater will swipe at you with those claws, which are at the perfect height to nail your inner thigh, slip through your flesh like butter, and sever your femoral artery, causing you to bleed out in 2 minutes while the anteater watches you go meet your ancestors. Can you imagine having to explain to your ancestors who felled woolly mammoths you got your packed up by the most unserious creature on the planet hitting a T-pose?
That will be embarrassing. At that point, you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk downstairs to that hot place called hell.
Dolphins get drunk.
Wait, what?
But why? Well, you see, the dolphin is by far and away the smartest animal in the ocean. In fact, they're actually the second smartest thing on the planet,
dolphins.
just behind you and me. This means they are smart enough to understand that the ideal way to spend your night is more plastered than Chad and Max on your average Cold Ones episode. There is just one problem. Last I checked, there's no bottle-o in Bikini Bottom.
No.
So how does a dolphin get fired for all? Simple. They abuse pufferfish.
Wait, what? Don't. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You see, due to the lack of underwater alcohol, dolphins need to find other ways to get their fix, which is where SpongeBob's driving instructor comes in. You see, pufferfish contain this really cool and totally not dangerous substance called tetrodotoxin.
Oh.
What is tetrodotoxin? You know, it's only one of the most potent natural neurotoxins on the fucking planet.
Oh god.
This will freeze your heart and lungs in under an hour with a tiny dose. And it's the reason why cooking a pufferfish requires a dexterity check, so you don't, hit the poison gland and get yourself deleted.
After hearing that, I would never try to eat a pufferfish. No. I will look at a pufferfish, but I am not eating that. No. No, thank you. I would rather eat a squid.
Now, puffers carry this as a defense mechanism as poison accumulates in their organs and skin. Why is that important? Well, you see, I kinda lied. Dolphins don't get drunk. They get high on neurotoxin.
Wait, that can't be serious, right? They can't be serious. They get high on neurotoxin, one of the most potent toxins in the world. Wait.
¿Quieres?
Pods of dolphins will bully pufferfish until they inflate, then partake in a literal puff pass. By slightly squeezing the puffer in their mouth, they receive a small dose of neurotoxin, which has a narcotic effect, allowing Flipper here to trip balls before passing the unhappy basketball onto the next submarine stoner. Flipper and friends saw the deadliest neurotoxin on the planet and said, "Fuck it, let me try some of that."
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, dolphins can be cute, but they are devils. Dolphins may be cute, but they are devils. I feel sorry for pufferfish now. Alright, I'll say one more.
Most snails aren't scary.
This is the
except
last
for this
one.
This one's Australian.
Of course it is.
Introducing the cone snail, an aquatic mollusk native to the land down under. And as seems to be the requirement when sharing your postcode with a kangaroo, you guessed it.
Yeah.
It can quite easily cause your neck snap to be in a coffin.
What?
And the way it can achieve it is this bad boy right here. You see, despite most snails having a reputation for being slow goobers that get folded by a salt shaker, the cone snail is a highly effective ambush predator. And you may be wondering, how the fuck is a creature that moves slower than the GTA 6 development cycle?
Yeah, I'll say the cone snail moves faster than the GTA 6 release cycle, yeah. I'll say it moves faster.
Hunt anything. Well, that's simple. It has a grappling hook.
What?
That's right, Gary's murderous little cousin here is a roadhog, mate.
Hi there.
Wait,
And
what?
he hunts by slowly but surely stalking up on his prey until he's just within range, and then bang! The cone snail does a quarter circle input, spitting out a toothed harpoon at 90 kilometers an hour. This harpoon then nails its prey, allowing them to reel it in like he's playing Scorpion. And in case that wasn't bad enough, as seems to be a requirement for spawning on Australian servers,
it's venomous, isn't it?
Venomous.
Of course it is.
That harpoon also injects its prey with a highly potent neurotoxin.
I mean, legit, like 99% of insects and animals in Australia are venomous. You know, so it's not really a surprise there.
It instantly paralyzes it. This means it cannot put up a fight, as it is sucked into the snail's ginormous maw like a nightmarish version of Kirby.
Oh my god!
And you know,
that fish has never seen the daylight ever again.
Just in case you thought for once you might be safe, cone snail venom is potent enough to kill 700 people with one sting. Oh yeah, and there's no anti-venom.
What?
Because it's not enough that it can kill me. No, I have to die knowing there is zero counterplay. Who balanced this
Oh god, Australia is so cooked. Oh, that's why I'm not going to visit Australia. I mean, it may look nice. Australia may look nice, but I am not visiting it. No, I would rather go to Cuba. Yeah, but anyways, that's gonna be it for this reaction video of episode 2 of reacting to MoreParz. If you like to, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss out on any new videos, and like the video. And I'll see you all in the next video or stream. Peace. Bye.